What is generative AI? Artificial intelligence, the field of computer science that seeks to create intelligent machines that can replicate or exceed human intelligence. Machine learning subset of AI that enables machines to learn from existing data and improve upon that data to make decisions or predictions. Deep learning, a machine learning technique in which layers of neural networks are used to process data and make decisions. Generative AI. Create new written, visual, and auditory content given prompts or existing data. Provision an Azure OpenAI resource in Azure. Create an Azure OpenAI resource in the Azure portal. Deploy a resource in Azure, then deploy and use a model in Azure AI Foundry. Azure AI Foundry Portal. Web portal for working with AI models. View and deploy base models. Connect to other AI services or your own data source. Manage fine-tuning and data files for custom models. Test models in visual playgrounds such as Chat, GPT 3.5 Turbo and later models, agents, custom and copilot-like experiences, images, DALL-E. Base GPT models. The newer GPT-4 models are generally the best choice for all language and code generation tasks. This includes models like 4o and 4o Mini. The GPT-3 family includes the GPT-35 Turbo model on which the original release of the OpenAI Chat GPT service is based, and which supports the Chat API and corresponding playground. Multimodal. This family is a collection of all the multimodal models, such as Whisper or text-to-speech. There is some overlap with the GPT models, such as GPT-4o, which has some multimodal functionality depending on the model. Embeddings. Embeddings-based models make use of embeddings, a specialized form of data encoding for text, to optimize specific tasks, evaluating text for similarities, searching text, and searching code, images. DALL-E is a model for image generation based on natural language prompts. DALL-E 3 is generally available for use with the REST APIs. DALL-E 2 and DALL-E 3 with client SDKs are in preview. Deploying generative AI models. Deploy a model in Azure AI Foundry to use it. You can deploy one or more instances of each available model. The number of deployments depends on your quota, which you can see in the portal. Alternatively, use the Azure CLI. The core way to interact with a model in Azure OpenAI is to provide a natural language prompt as input. Models then respond with a completion. The completion depends on a number of factors, including the text in the prompt, the way the prompt is presented, including any prompt engineering techniques applied, and the parameters that are set for the interaction, discussed on the next slide. This slide shows some examples of common types of tasks that you can accomplish with a generative model in Azure OpenAI Service.
Max response. Set a limit on the number of tokens per model response. The API supports a maximum of 4,000 tokens shared between the prompt, including system message, examples, message history, and user query, and the model's response. One token is roughly 4 characters for typical English text. Temperature. Controls randomness. Lowering the temperature means that the model produces more repetitive and deterministic responses. Increasing the temperature results in more unexpected or creative responses. Try adjusting temperature or top P but not both. Top P. Similar to temperature, this controls randomness but uses a different method. Lowering top P narrows the model's token selection to likelier tokens. Increasing top P lets the model choose from tokens with both high and low likelihood. Try adjusting temperature or top P but not both. Stop sequences. Make responses stop at a desired point, such as the end of a sentence or list. Specify up to 4 sequences where the model will stop generating further tokens in a response. The returned text won't contain the stop sequence. Frequency penalty. Reduce the chance of repeating a token proportionally based on how often it has appeared in the text so far. This decreases the likelihood of repeating the exact same text in a response. Presence penalty. Reduce the chance of repeating any token that has appeared in the text at all so far. This increases the likelihood of introducing new topics in a response. Past messages included. Select the number of past messages to include in each new API request. Including past messages helps give the model context for new user queries. Setting this number to 10 will include 5 user queries and 5 system responses.